try that again. I don't know why, but the batteries are just completely gone on both my GoPros. So I'm on a little salt plain, little salt lake. I've got some rather interesting little stones that are encrusted. So I'm going to fight now the rising sun and see if we can grab a composition or two before that sun beats us. So let's, it's going to be chaotic. All right, let me get on. Okay, so, it's been crazy. It's been absolutely nuts. Every battery's gone for some strange reason, so never mind. So yeah, so we have this salt lake, beautiful, the rising sun, some pretty ponderous, heavy and very interesting clouds. Moon's out behind me. It's absolutely perfect. Except for these batteries, so forget all that now, forget everything. I've framed up this little composition of this row of, I think there used to be posts once upon a time, and over time the salt that's naturally in this soil has aggregated or solidified in and around them and built these absolutely beautiful shapes. So first things first, let's level our tripod, and as you see, I've got them coming in from the bottom right and heading out. Unfortunately, there's a road and there's a whole pile of power lines that are out there that I may take out, may not. I may leave them in. They're part of the landscape, I suppose. So yes, let's immediately jump in. Let's get this. There we go. Okay. Every time I set the level, it just nicks off a touch. There you go. Okay. So let's first of all, let's just focus. I'll probably have to do at least 2 or 3 exposures here just to get this this line in and get it front to back focus. So I'm focusing on this first one. I'm going to go up to f16 or ish. I'll start with that at the moment, and then I'm going to actually, I could do with a reverse grad possibly, just tame that light on the horizon. So I've got that here. I'll pop that in. I'm going to pop it into the second of the slots on this filter, because I may want the first slot for a ND grad at some point. Now that's probably far too dark, as you can see. You can see how that's really, I don't think it's a good idea to have that one today. The differential between the foreground and the sky is far too great. So I'm just going to use an ND grad and then adjust our exposure to balance. So I might have to bracket this also. There you go, just slightly. Okay. So what have we got here? No, I don't think 60 seconds. We don't need a super long exposure. I'm just going to play with this, probably about 30 seconds, just to capture the majority of the detail in that shot. There we go, we'll give it that. I'll check it for highlights and just check to see if there's anything that we've burnt out. But good morning. Sorry about the rush. Yeah, I've missed the twilight colour. Kicking myself. The batteries are fully charged, these two. Switched them on, started filming, they switched off. So I thought I'd done something wrong with the settings, reset it, started it off again, gone off again. So I think those two batteries have had it. We'll see if this one and that one, I had 2 spares, luckily. So I might have to go and purchase a couple of new batteries. Okay, no, that's perfect at 30 seconds. So let's get on with this exposure blend, focus stack. Done. And I just love that sky. And these make a really interesting subject. So yeah, no, I'm having fun now. I've started taking photographs, so I don't care now. Everything else just fades away once I get an image and I go, yep, like that. Everything else disappears. I can just play now. I'm more than happy, and I can relax and I can breathe in the fresh air. Okay, so 3 should do us. There we go. So, number 2. Oh, problem with this one. Okay, I'll need to go a touch higher, I think. Just a touch higher. As you can see, there's a little post there sticking up, a little wooden block. I think part of the old fence post is sticking up and intersecting with the trees in the background. So I'll need to raise the camera so that we lower that on the landscape, which I think you can see there. And I'm also going to angle the camera down a bit to get some of this salt. There we go. That's better. And we need to, again, have our level. Actually, I'm changing my mind, I think. Is there a better image there? Not quite, not quite. Okay, again, we've got to watch this rising sun. If I lower this down, yeah, about 10 seconds looks good. I love this little pattern of salt that's coming in from the right-hand side, leading you in. But I think the angle is too great. It's way off here to this side. So I think I need to just adjust this slightly. That is looking better. So it heads off in towards the middle. And then we've got that little salt crystal band coming in on the right. So this is at 10 seconds, F13 once again. I'm just going to take the first shot. We'll need to focus stack. Wouldn't get full front to back sharpness in one image here. So again, about 3 shots. We've got some beautiful moody sky. We got you can see the pink. There's a lot of pink still. I'm just going to take 2 here. And then take one most of the way and halfway in and one on the background. Just to make sure that we've got front to back sharpness. getting a beautiful haze out here now, and it is it's a beautiful otherworldly atmosphere. It's amazing. It is very pretty, very subdued, very delicate. Okay, onwards to the next shot, I think. And here comes the dreaded rain. I don't know if I've got a cover. Right, okay. Next best thing, I have the good old microfiber and a doggy bag. So let me just, I'll switch this off first. I don't want this overheating. So switch that off and pop this on. And then see if we can wait it out. The rain is really subduing everything and making it very ethereal and misty, but unfortunately it's that type of rain. I think there's a comedian, Peter Kay, it's the fine stuff and it soaks you through. He delivers it much better than I do. But yeah, it's immediately just covering the front of the camera. And there's a beautiful moon. Just look at that up there. How gorgeous. I wish I could get that now, but again, I'm just hoping this shower will just go off. At the very least, let's set up ready if it passes and we can get this shot here. Okay, we're taking the chance of setting up ready. I think the rain is just starting to ease, so we may have been lucky. But just look at that palette. That colour is so soft, and we've got an absolutely beautiful bit of dramatic rain cloud in the back. So let's get on. We're now down to 2 seconds. So I'm going to take this again, focus stack. But I'm getting excited because I think I might want to do a longer exposure. 2. But I'm not sure which way that rain cloud's moving, so I'm going to make sure I get it first. I think it may be moving in the wrong direction, but I'm really loving this. Such a delicate colour. Beautiful, delicate colour. Again, I've got these rocks coming in, old posts coming in from the right-hand side. There's a little blob that's in the middle there that I quite like to fill that part of that foreground. And yes, we've got sort of a lunar landscape off in the background behind that. So, oh, how beautiful. Yeah, the cloud's moving from left to right, so I'm not going to do a long exposure with this one. I actually like the cloud as it is, and it's taking on a tinge of colour because the sun's rising behind you. So with that, oh, it's very pretty indeed. Very pretty. What started off as a disaster of a morning seems to be just coming together. Okay, next, because the light's rising behind you, that's quite pretty. So let's move. So we've got 5 of them here, which is great. Power of odd numbers. Oh. So let's just make sure again that we get all of this. I'm going to focus stack. But the light on it is so pretty. Beautiful. And I think we're going to need to take another one this way because that rain cloud has just gone nuts. Oh, wow. Here we go. There we go. Oh dear, I am so pleased I come out this morning, and I'm so pleased I didn't just give up when the rain started. How wonderful are these? Now, I won't be able to take you with me on this one, but I want to whiz around the other side because there is a rainbow there. So, I just want to capture that. To make sure that I do, I'm just going to adjust, there you go, just adjusted the polarizer to accentuate that rainbow. Oh. Now the excitement's over, so I think I need to very gently adjust this composition. I want it to be in the center and on that center one. There we go. There we go. I've got to be careful of my shadow now. That's why I'm shooting at an angle this way, because otherwise my shadow's in, as you can see there. And but the shadows of those rocks are probably too good to miss. Because my shadow's on the rocks. So 2-second time should give me enough to get out the way. Well, I think rain's still going to stop play. Yeah, it's really coming down fast and thick now. Wow, I hope you caught a very rare occurrence there. Something that's not often seen in the wild, and that's me running. So I hope I've got that on camera, because it'll be a one-off, believe you. All right. Wow. Oh. Don't care. Rain on my face, sun on my face, salt beneath my feet. There's a song there somewhere. Thank you for joining me here on this beautiful salt pan in the rain, with the sun. But all it leaves me to say is please look after yourself, look after your loved ones. Until next time, see ya.